Oh, yay!
You
Ding, ding,
got it.
Reboot's always a good idea.
ding. Okay, so tonight, introduce yourself. And again, we're just going to keep it simple tonight. Just share a gratitude or two that you've got going on for yourself.
I'll go first. I am grateful that I spent a little bit of time playing my guitar and singing this afternoon.
Yeah,
Very good.
awesome.
Get
Margaret's
the
a
energy
very
moving in a
talented,
positive way.
yeah, Margaret's a very talented musician in her own right.
Is that right?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she's got like CDs and everything. I mean,
We
she's
Wow.
do
big
have
time.
CDs,
Good for you.
Small,
That's
big
amazing.
time.
Small,
That's
big
quite an
time.
art.
We'll take it.
Quite an art. I've been playing for like 20 years and I play like a small child playing melodies. I really can't play it. Anyway, I'm grateful that I went to the fourth periodontist today and they
Ooh.
said they might be able to save my molar instead of extracting it or doing an implant.
Oh, that would be good.
I know. And so that's the biggest news of the day. Yeah. I mean, that's such,
The biggest news of the day, huh?
yeah. Well, I mean, for you, because
Yeah,
it's a big deal. I mean,
yeah. Ten
considering
thousand
that they've
dollars.
already pulled four of your teeth when
Yeah,
they, didn't necessarily have to, but I mean, at this point, it is survival of the teeth and trying to keep as much of them in your mouth as possible, right?
for our winning smiles,
Yeah.
photo ops.
That's right. That's right.
And to
Uh,
eat,
right, right.
stay
Well,
alive. Also stay
yeah,
alive.
and
Right, right.
all kinds of crazy things. Yeah. So I'm Cindy, and a couple of gratitudes for me. Big, super big announcement, and I'm just really, really excited about this. I'm going to be. I've got a Zoom meeting next week with sort of like a conscious leadership coach that's doing a high ticket event in Toronto, um, Canada, about consciousness and leadership. And guess who might be teaching the yoga for the event?
Oh
Wow.
my God, that would be amazing.
It's yeah, it's going to be a 4 or 5 day event. And Jim, I'll talk to you about it later because maybe you might be able to come. I mean, it's
Okay.
open to the public. You got to
Yeah.
pay to play basically, and I have to pay to play. So they're
Mm.
not going to pay me to teach yoga, but this opportunity is incredible to be on like this stage with for this super conference, to be able to
Okay.
do this with like-minded people. And I just can't even tell you how excited I am about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds
And it
great.
came from me just being willing to, like, I personally reached out to him on Facebook. Um, you know, I don't even know this person, but he's come up on my feed several times. And I just took a big risk and a chance, and I put my sort of fear aside. And because the minute that I saw this conference, I was like, I heard that inner voice that was like, oh, this is a hell yeah. Like, I
Hmm.
don't know how I'm going to get there, sort of thing, but this is a heck yeah for sure. Right.
Nice.
And I just, I'm just super, super excited. So we're going to have a Zoom conference next week to work out all the details. And I might be added as one of their speaker events to do sort of the yoga and energy work and meditations, and maybe I might even get a spot or two to actually talk on stage. Wouldn't that be
Nice.
exciting? So anyway, and Margaret, might be
Awesome.
something you could come to, whatever. So we'll just kind of keep the conversation open and going, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, and then I just had a good day, just got some creative juices flowing and getting ready to introduce the spring line with my jewelry business that
Oh,
I am
good.
actually very excited about. finally some new energy. I've been working all day and finally got some inspiration and got feedback on Facebook about 2 different designs that I was contemplating. And now I'm getting ready to full force roll out this line. So I'm just really excited because it's pretty cool. So
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, okay. On that note, let's get into child's pose, everyone.
All right.
Yeah, and just so
yeah.
So Cindy, I can go over 5 tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
we're just gonna do 45 minutes tonight.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. And we're gonna have a more gentle class tonight, so we'll be good with that as well. Spread the fingers wide, land on the mat. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. And just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position. And let's do some cat cows. So dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the shoulders down and back. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 2 more. Drop the belly, pull the head up and back. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And then last one, drop the belly, deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And then just shake it out. Shake the head, the tail. Good. And then push back, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. And then just walk to the top of the mat. Hanging ragdoll, grab both elbows, slight sway. And just let the head hang. Maybe roll the neck around. Good. And then release the grip as you unwind, uncurl, untuck. And when you get to the top, bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Good. And then bring the hands to center. Close the eyes. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Good. Inhale together for 1 Om. Good. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And then gently open the eyes. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Good to have you. Top of the mat. Inhale, top of the mat. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Come up on the toes, pedal the feet left and right. Whatever that may look like for you. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Okay. Maybe roll into plank. Maybe come back to down dog. Maybe walk the dog. Okay. Just whatever you need. Couple more breaths here. Just slow movements. You can go back and forth from plank to dog. Just slow movements, opening up the body. Good. Warrior 1, right side, right foot through the hands, rise up. Lift up, reach up. Palms face each other. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale, staying on the breath, in and out through the nose. Okay. Deep inhale. Good, Jim. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. Warrior two. Look over the right middle finger. Staying on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Sink a little bit more and keep the breath moving in and out through the nose, okay? Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. In and out through the nose. Active breath here. Couple more. Good. And then windmill the arms down. Take the right leg back. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Again, maybe pedal out the feet, left and right. Okay. Warrior one left side. Rise up. Shift the hips. Take the arms up. Palms face each other. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Deep exhale. One more. Good. Warrior two. Look over that left middle finger. Activate the arms, the core. Staying on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Reaching forward. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more. Good. And then again, windmill the arms. Take the left leg back, step it back, downward facing dog. Okay. Pedal the feet, one last round. Coming up on the toes. Inhale, exhale, heels. Inhale, toes. Exhale, heels. Walk to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Nice and easy. Okay, I'm just going to be here for a few breaths. Good, Margaret. Deep inhale, sit a little bit lower. Deep exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then reach up, stretch up, circle the arms all the way through to the heart, and then grab a small sip of water. All right, so let's go right into our balance series. Eagle, right side. So swing the right arm under, right leg up and around. Okay. Wrap the arms and elbows together. Stay on the breath, deep inhale, deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. Hugging everything in together. Deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. And then unwind the arms. Eagle, left side. So left under, left leg up and around. Wrapping the arms and elbows together, staying on the breath. Hug everything to the midline of the body. Stay here. Good job, everyone. This looks good. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. Good. Unwind the arms. Exhale down. Good. And then standing knee raise right side. So lock out that left side. Bring the right hand to the right knee. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Belly is pulled in. Good, Jim. Gaze is outward as opposed to down. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more. And then lower the leg. Okay. Standing knee raise, left side. Ground down, left hand to the left knee. Belly is pulled in, so the legs are locked, belly is pulled in. Okay. Staying here, deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then lower. Shake it out. Good. Tree right side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the left thigh. Okay. So again, get the foundation first. Belly, legs are locked. Belly's pulled in, and then from here, the spinal column is straight. From here is when you take your arms up and out. Yep. Good focus, Margaret. Good. Stay with it. Inhale, shine the heart forward, exhale. And just be here, soft gaze, either out or 4 feet in front of you. Okay. If you look down, you have a tendency to go down. Pull that belly in if you feel like you're losing your balance. Stay on the breath. Couple more. Really good, Margaret. Excellent job. Good. And then lower the leg and then shake it out. Okay. Tree, left side. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right calf or the inner part of the right thigh. And ground down. Ground down. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Okay. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Couple more, good, Jim. Okay. Again, belly's pulled in, legs are locked. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Last one, stay with it. Okay, good. Hands to center and then lower the leg. Good. And then shake it out. Good. Top of the mat, extended mountain. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway. Fold. And then walk the right leg back. Toes of the right foot. You're going to land in crescent lunge. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Nice and easy. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Triangle. Left side. Windmill the arms. Straighten the legs. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. Twisting triangle. Right hand down, left hand up. Twist. Breathe. Good job, Jim. Good, Margaret. One more twist. One more breath. Good. And then slowly come out as you step the back foot in, interlace the hands behind the back, and then bow to the front knee. Staying on the breath. Belly's pulled up and in. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. And then ground both heels into the mat as you rise up. Step the back foot. Good. Shake it out. Other side. Extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway, fold, and then take a giant step back with the left foot. Rise into crescent lunge. So you're on the toes of the left foot. Inhale, exhale, cactus. Inhale up, exhale, cactus. Inhale, exhale, good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, right hand up, left hand down the back leg. Triangle, right side. Windmill the arms, right hand to the floor of the block, left hand up. Stay on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And then twisting triangle. Left hand down, right hand up. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Twist one more. Good. And then pyramid to the right foot. Step the left foot in. Bow forward. Interlace the hands. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Okay, and then ground down as you rise, nice and easy. Good job, everyone. Step the back foot. Good, shake it out. Grab some water. Good, extended mountain, inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway, fold, and then walk the legs out to the middle of the mat. Drop to the knees. Right hand to the center, open to the left side, twist open. Stay on the breath. Thread the needle, left arm goes all the way under, left ear to the mat, right arm hooks around. Opening up that right shoulder, leaning into the left shoulder a little bit more. And more. Good. And then come out. Left hand to the center, open to the right. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, thread the needle. Right arm goes all the way through. Left arm hooks around. Breath in. Breath out. Again, twisting into that right shoulder, opening up the left. Couple more breaths. As you come back out, and then you're on all fours. Let's do some cat-cows. So dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale, reach up, stretch up. And then exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Drop the belly, deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Last one. Breath in. Last one, breath out. Good. And then just shake the head. Okay. Come back to neutral and then just take some nice slow circles with the hips. So we're gonna go outward and the circles are gonna get larger. So right now, just stay with a hip width circle. Okay, nice and easy. It's no bigger than literally the length or width of your knees. Okay, your knees are under your hips. And now you're going to take it to the width of the mat. So you're going to keep going. Now you're going to swing the hips a little bit to the outside of the mat. And now you're going to swing it about maybe a foot from the mat. No, 6 inches, sorry, 6 inches. So now you're really swinging wide, okay? Coming, circling back around. And this time, the last one is about a foot from the mat. So this is, it's like almost like a wide ellipse at this point. It's not even a circle. So you're literally, you're coming forward, you're exaggerating it, swinging the hips. One more rotation. It is a wide ellipse or oval. Come back. So we start with a circle, a concentric circle, and then by the time we get super wide, it goes almost to an ellipse shape. All right, counterclockwise. Okay, so again, nice and easy. Okay, this is like a gentle massage for the hip area. Okay, so now we're going to start again with knee width. Okay, good. Now you're going to take it out the width of your mat. Okay. So really be conscious. Look at your hips as they're rotating and make sure they're still in the sphere of wherever I'm telling you to be. Now swing it out about 6 inches past the edge of your mat. So now we're starting to get to almost that moderate ellipse. Nice and easy. Good. Last one. Okay. And again, we're doing counterclockwise. So it's going to be a full, about a foot from your mat's width. And again, it's, you know, so now you're going to be swinging those hips. And this is a slow motion, you guys. Okay. We're not like, you know, moving fast. Okay. It's more like you're breathing. You're using your breath to lubricate the hip area. Okay, couple more. Good. And then just sit down where you are in the middle of the mat on your heels. You should feel, surprisingly, by doing this, you should feel warmth. Like in your third, fourth, fifth chakra, I feel warmth under my armpits. I feel warm in the middle of my spine. Okay. Right. Stand here. Just sit or sit on the block, hands on the knees. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, H-A, ha, sigh it out. Inhale through the nose. H-A, ha, sigh it out. Breath in, breath out. Yep, good, Jim. Deep inhale. Open the mouth, H-A, ha. It's a deep release. Last one, breath in. H-A, ha. Okay. And just stay here for a moment, feeling this, the Kundalini, the warmth of your body, the breath. Okay, feel that circulating. Eyes are closed. Take a deep inhale. Take a deep exhale. Good. One more. And then with your eyes closed, we're going to do a gentle twist. Right hand to the left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Keep the eyes closed as you twist. So the spinal column stays straight. You're just twisting from the waist. And then with the closed eyes, you're looking over the left shoulder. hold and breathe. Keep twisting. So think of it like you're wringing out a dish rag at the waist. This helps you flush out any sneaky toxins that are still hanging out in your body, maybe in the liver and the adrenals, okay? Things that, believe it or not, that cause fatigue in the body. The adrenals are responsible for that. So keep twisting, keep flushing. Good, one more. And then come back to center as you twist to the other side. So left hand, right knee, spinal column is straight. Twist from the waist as you look over that right shoulder. Twist, twist. Eyes are still closed. Twist some more. Good. One more final twist and release. Okay. Good. And then just sit down, cross-legged position. Okay. We're going to do a couple of rounds of the Satanama. But we're going to just do the finger points, the meridian points and the finger points. So I will bring the camera down a little bit. Okay. Move up closer. As a reminder, we haven't done this in a while. It'll be thumb and index, thumb and ring, thumb and pinky, thumb and ring, sorry, thumb and pinky, okay? So fingers will be in mudra, and you'll work through, so it'll be sa, S-A, ta, T-A, na, N-A, ma, M-A, okay? Eyes are going to be closed, spine is straight, and you're going to make sure that you literally press the fingertips, okay? These are specific meridian points in the body, and you want to make sure that you press the fingertips, make contact, okay? The other stuff is just kind of more like semantics, sa, so it's almost like the tongue hits the roof of the mouth, ta, okay? On ta, the belly actually pulls in, you know, so it's sa, ta, na, ma. Belly is pulling in, tongue is hitting the top of the mouth. Don't get so constrained about that. If you can do it, great, but just going through the motions and the mantra and the fingers is more than enough. Okay, spine is straight, close the eyes, fingers in mudra, and begin. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Halfway. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Three more. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. Fingers in mudra, eyes are closed. Feel the swirl of energy. Okay, sit and just receive the benefits of this super powerful mantra meditation. Okay, breath in. Again, I feel warmth at my third chakra and in the middle of my spine, lower spine. Okay, lot of heat, lot of activity. Okay, just from doing this breath movement. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Eyes are closed. Breath in, breath out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more breath in, one more breath out. Good. And then you're just going to bend the knees. You're going to hug your elbows, hug your knees, and you're going to turn your head inward to itself. Okay. So you're just going to have the eyes closed. Okay. This is, again, just an inward expression of connecting with yourself. Your hands are on the outside of the shoulders. Okay. This is a very supportive pose. Okay. So you're bringing support, like providing support to your body right here. It's almost like you're giving yourself a hug. So your head is in between the knees and you're resting, you're pausing. Okay. All you're doing is focusing on the breath here. Deep inhale, deep exhale, slow on the exhale. Breath in, breath out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. Okay, we've got a few more of these deep, long breaths, and then we're going to move into our closing series. So inhale, breathe through the middle of the back. And then exhale, see if you can take your breath through the diaphragm. Inhale through the diaphragm. And then exhale through the back of the spine. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale from the root chakra. And then exhale through the crown of the head. 3 more. Deep inhale. See if you can release something from your DNA on the exhale. Breath in, breath out. Good. Last one. Make it your biggest, best one. Inhale all the way to the top. And then you're going to hold your breath. Keep holding. Stay with it. Few more holds. Last one. And you're going to slowly exhale. And it's so slow, it's like you're letting air out of a balloon. So it's small sips of air on the exhale. Slow, 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 all the way till you get completely empty. Good. And then come out of the pose, okay? Extend the right leg, seated leg extension. So right leg comes out, left is in. Ground that right heel into the mat. Good. Switch it out. Left is out, right is in. Okay. Ground down. Lift up, reach up. Stretch over. All right. Seated forward fold, grab both toes. And then pull, pull. And then pull. Good. And to come out, take the arms out by the sides. As you slowly roll down, using your stomach to get to the mat, slowly, okay? And then once you're on the mat, bring the right knee into the chest, hug in, arms at the rib cage. Good. Supine twist. Guide the right knee over to the left. T-top that right arm. Breath in. Breath out. One more. And then release. Bring the left knee in. Arms at the rib cage. Hug in. Okay, so you'll feel a tight pinching at the colon. Supine twist. Guide it over. Good. And then release right into Shavasana. Okay. So as fast as you need to get into Shavasana, get there. And then let it all go. And for the next few minutes, just unplug. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. Today's reading the chapter is on casting yourself in a favorable light. With all of our mischievous misdeeds and rotten character traits, it's in our best interest when others see only the good side of our soul. In the language of filmmaking, this meditation is the ultimate lighting effect. Revealing our negative side attracts the evil eye. We become a magnet for the scorn of people around us. We invite their judgment into our lives, and all that destructive energy quickly begins to wreak havoc. When we give people reason to focus on our good side, we avoid their negative influences and all the harmful side effects they can bring. Moreover, as we make the effort to look beyond the imperfections of others, we magnify the power of this name tenfold. Your own being is lit beautifully, suffused with the Creator's radiance, so everyone around you sees the positive, beautiful aspects of yourself, as opposed to the distorted and dark image projected by the ego. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Gently find your way to a seated position. Face me. And take your time to come up. And just rock and roll yourself back up. Bring the hands to center. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale for Om. Bring the hands to the top of the forehead. Bow. Thank you all, Margaret, Jim. I know you have choices about your time, and I appreciate that you choose to spend it with me, practicing yoga, practicing meditation. It is never lost when we do these activities. Thank you all. Thank you to myself. Namaste.
Namaste.
Yeah. Really, really good, guys.